I repositioned it. So, I repositioned the iPad, if that, like, that's what I meant. So, oh, the part that I left out. Okay, Sunday morning, we got back Saturday. That's when I didn't say bye. I mean, I said bye, but I didn't hug him. Okay. Sunday was when I changed my blog and all. But that morning, I told my mom that me and Aaron were taking a break. And she took it as we were breaking up. And, like, what the heck? Because, no, that we weren't breaking up. She cried a bunch, and she was really mad. And my dad understood that we were taking a break and not breaking up, and I told him to explain to her, but she just wouldn't get it, and he was like, you know how much control I have over her. Like, he didn't mean, like, control over her. Control over, like, what she understands and stuff, because she's not gonna, like, change her mind on anything. So, that was really stupid. She was mad at me all day, and she was upset all day, because she really likes Aaron. Everyone really likes Aaron. And so, yeah. Now going on to Monday. My mom was really mad at me, and it was really stupid. She was still mad at me about, like, the Aaron thing. And she yelled at me. She told me that I was a bitch. That's why I have no friends. Things like that. And I was like, well, you are too. And I guess you're who I get it from. She's like, no, you're nothing like me. And I was just like, okay. And, yeah. So then I cleaned up my room, and then I drove around and listened to sad piano music, like I told you before. And then I went to go pick up Jesse Reed. I don't know why I said that. Obviously, Jesse Reed. I don't want to hang out with any other Jessies anymore. So, yeah. And, we went to Taco Bell. And I had this quesadilla, a cheese quesadilla, because they stopped making the chicken tacos that I usually get. Like, they didn't stop making them, but they stopped making them the way that they were good. Now they put, like, this, like, garlic stuff in the, chicken, and it's like, what the heck? Because, like, why? Mexican food, I don't think you should use garlic stuff in your chicken, because it's not good. It's not. I don't even know if it's garlic. It's just, like, some green stuff, and it's not good. So I tried something different, to the chicken quesadilla, and I think it had, like, this pico de gallo stuff, and it was really gross. Like, and Jessie bought it for me, so I didn't complain. She was like, do you like the quesadilla? And I was like, yeah. But it was really gross, actually. It tasted like diarrhea. Well, it didn't taste like diarrhea. It felt like diarrhea in my mouth, and it just tasted bad. So I ate the nasty quesadilla. And then we went to the dog thing, and we took care of 2 dogs named Caprice and Summery. Caprice was really hyper, but she was really nice. And then Summery was like, she wasn't a Chihuahua, but she looked like a Chihuahua, except bigger. And she was really grumpy, and she was shaking, because she was like, I don't know, Chihuahuas always shake, even though she's not a Chihuahua. But, like, Chihuahua-like dogs always shake. I don't know why. But Caprice would go up and, like, sniff her, and then Summery would, like, growl and be like, stop it. And she would make that face, too. And, yeah. So it was really fun, though. And then, me and Jessie went to Sonic, and I got a slushie. And it was so stupid, because I always go in the wrong way to Sonic, and then I always park the wrong way, and then you have to, like, push a button to order on the Sonic things, and I pushed it, and nobody came on the thing, so I just went through the drive-thru, and I did that right. But I hate talking in drive-thru things. It makes me feel so stupid, because half the time they don't even hear me, because, I don't know, I guess my voice is small, but it's really not that small. But whatever. So I got my slushie, and then we went. Lexicus is, like, moving around his rocks, and it makes me feel like my dad opened my door. Maybe he did. No, he didn't. Okay, so then after that, we went to So then we went back to her house. I dropped her off, and then I drove home, and then my mom came in my room and was like, I need to talk to you. And I was like, okay. So we sat in my bed, and we talked, and she was like telling me how mean I was to Aaron, and she didn't notice it while we were on vacation, but I was really mean, and all this stuff. And she was like saying all this stuff about how I was really mean, and I need to stop, I need to apologize to him, and all this stuff, which a million times I did. I know I was being mean, and I know I felt really bad about it. But, like, I can't hide my emotions ever. I just suck at it. And it's, like, hard to, if I'm irritated, I'm not going to be like, yeah, you're not bothering me at all. But, I mean, I know I shouldn't have been mean, but it's, like, hard. It's hard not to be mean. If he's bothering me, I just want to be like, stop. I don't want to kiss you. You're being annoying. And, yeah. Okay. So he was annoying me. I'll try and explain this. It sounds bitchy. I don't know why, and I don't know why I'm feeling this way. But he was annoying me because he was acting more like silly and making jokes that were not funny. And I was just like, stop making your stupid jokes. Because they're not funny. And you used to not make stupid jokes. Or maybe you did, I just didn't notice. And then now I don't like you that much. And now I notice your stupid jokes. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I don't know what's going on. And, yeah. It was really, he's just makes stupid jokes, he acts sillier, and it's just like, you're not a silly person, you've always been serious, since the first day that I met you, you've always been a serious person, and now he's not, and it's just weird, and I don't like it, and so, I don't want to okay, so he used to not show his emotions, and it made me feel bad about myself, not bad about myself, but it made me feel like he didn't like me very much. And so I was like, please show your emotions more. Like, I want you to be more affectionate. And now he is, and I hate it. And I'm so ungrateful, and it just sucks. Because, like, I'm not going to pretend like I like it, because I don't want to be like, yeah. I mean, I'm glad that he changed for me. That was nice. But I just wanted to change back. And I feel so stupid about it. It's really mean. I know. I'm a poop person. So yeah. I don't even want this Twinkie. I don't want it anymore. So I just don't like how he's acting. And then yeah. So that's it. Anyway. So I don't really remember everything that me and my mom talked about on Monday, but I know she was getting mad at me for being mean to him. So yeah. Anyway, so then she got over it because she talked to me about it. Whenever she talks about things, she gets over it usually. And so Tuesday she was nicer to me, and then I watched Nightmare Before Christmas, and I had grilled chicken, and I watched this. You remember how my parents were telling us about that movie called The Truman Show, where this guy, he where his life is a movie and stuff, and he doesn't know, and like his wife advertises things and he thinks that that's just like normal. I watched that movie and it was really good. And then I watched Skins, the UK version, and it was really stupid. Oh my god. Their accents were like, it's really stupid, and they try to be really hardcore, like being really mean to each other and like cussing a whole bunch, and then like they were talking about weed and like sex, and it was just like, stop. And they were 16. They were 16. Now that I'm older than them, I'm like, you guys are stupid. In 9th grade, when I watched the American version, I was like, I want to be like them. But now they're just really dumb. The main guy, he was like, it's kind of embarrassing that you're a virgin. I don't want to have a friend that's a virgin. And then the guy is like, a lot of 16-year-olds are virgins. And he's like, no, they're not. No. And it was just, it was really stupid. So, yeah. There were boobs. I saw some boobs, some UK boobs. And I didn't like it. I was like, please, stop. I didn't watch anymore. I only watched the first episode. So, anyway. I don't want my dad to walk in and be like, why are you in your closet? Because then they'll think I'm like trying to hide something from him. Like, yeah. So, anyway. I watched Pocahontas, and that was really good. That's like one of my favorite movies now. I thought it was really cute, and freaking Paint with All the Colors of the Wind. That was I cried. And it was just really good. And when I saw like all the animals, like she was like touching on the animals, I was like, that's me. That's me. I'm pretty much Pocahontas. And then she was like saying like, how high does the sycamore, I don't know, some type of tree grow? If you cut it down, you'll never know. And like, I was like, wow. That was really deep. It was good. So that's a good movie. And then I came to my room and I read this composition book that I wrote when I was last year, in sophomore year. I wrote about every single day that me and Aaron hung out. And I was reading it and I cried. I was like, what the actual heck? Like, what happened to my feelings? I just want them back. And it was really sad. And then I was thinking, like, after reading that, they came back. I was like, holy poop. Like, I miss him right now, and I want him back, and I really miss him, okay? So then I went to sleep, and I had a dream about him being annoying, and so the next day, you know, I felt the same. So Wednesday, I watched more Netflix. I watched James and the Giant Peach. I remember watching that when I was little, and it was really weird. That was a really weird movie, but it was really good. It was good. James is this little boy. I don't know if you've seen it, but James, this little boy, his parents die from a giant rhinoceros, and he lives with his aunts, and they're really mean. They're really mean to him. And then this guy, this magic man, he like, in like 30 seconds it's going to be 13, and I'm going to stop it. But this magic man has these like magic worm thingies, and they're in a bag, and he's like, this'll something marvelous, something magic. And so James took it, but he dropped them everywhere. He was like, he tripped and he dropped the freaking magic worms everywhere. So they went onto this tree, this peach tree, the magic things, and the next day, or not the next day, like later that night, this tree made a peach, and the peach was like really big. It kept growing. So his aunts, they decided that they were gonna, hang on, I gotta stop it and then I'll tell you about it later.